God apparently doesn't want us to have hailstorms. Alright, just saw Jesus Freak 777's new video on the hailstorms in our lives, and he was in a hailstorm and compared that to the rough times in our lives and how much God supports us in those rough times in our lives. Well, this last weekend I blew a sidewall out on my sports car and had to pay for brand new tires, and I couldn't get the right size tires because I didn't have $1,000 to dump into tires, so I paid $400 for the wrong size tire. But they'll work for a while. But did I really need God for that? No, I don't think so. Was God with me and supporting me through me blowing out a sidewall in my tire and having to get 4 brand new tires? No, I don't think so. See, I recently had a conversation with my sister, who is a believer and does go to church and whatnot, and she mentioned a personal traumatic experience in her life, and I won't give details, but she said without God, you know, she couldn't have made it through that hard time in her life. And I went through a very similar hard time in my life a few years after she went through her hard time. And I was an atheist, and I didn't need a God to go through that hard time. We have difficult times in our lives, not because we live in a broken world, as Jesus Freak put it, but because things aren't scheduled out. Things aren't predestined or preordained. Things just happen. And that's the reality of our existence. So, that's what I think. But how about you tell me? Do we need God to get through the hard times in our lives? Or are we better off without an imaginary friend? Let me know in the comments.